guys, welcome to our channel. And if you're new here, my name is Leia. And for today's video, I have a story to share with you guys. And actually, I was scrolling video on Facebook last night, and this video just popped out on my face, and I was curious, so I really finished the whole thing. A foreign guy, uh, he gets scammed by his Filipino girlfriend worth 11 million. Wow, that's a big amount of money. And by the way, their video was released like 7 or 8 months ago, so it's been a while. They're on Facebook, and TikTok, and on like YouTube. So anyway, maybe you already seen it, but if you haven't yet, so let's get started. All right, guys. So I don't usually make video like this, but I watch. I've seen a lot of video on Facebook, on YouTube, and this time I feel like I wanna vent how I feel, or I wanna share with you guys. So anyway, this guy is from USA. I'm gonna name him Dan. I don't think I had to hide their name because they're all over on social media, so I don't think I had to hide their name. Anyway, his name is Dan, and his Filipina girlfriend named Pam. And this guy is from USA. I think he is on almost on his 60s, and is about to retire here in the Philippines. So I assume he is no, that age. So anyway, he's working as an Uber driver. He mentioned in the interview, he works like 7 days a week. So that's a lot of time. And anyway, he met this Filipina from Cupid, and she's living somewhere in Manila, I guess. But I'm basing on her accent. I think she's somewhere in Iloilo or Bacolod, because she have a Hiligaynon accent. Yeah, so she is a single mom. She got 3 children, and I think Dan mentioned on the interview that she told Dan that her first partner was beating her, or abusing her physically. So that's what she said, and I have a feeling that she used that to get the Dan's sympathy, and to get Dan's attention. Feel bad for her. So some scammer will really do that to, so you will feel bad for them, you to get your attention, or get you to trust them. So that's what some scammer do. Also, this foreign guy, by the way, he fly from USA to Philippines just to get his money back. He wants his money back, so that's why he fly here in the Philippines to get that. So before we get into that, let's just talk about what the things, how did he end up get scammed by that big amount of money. Yeah, so they had a relationship online for 2 years. Due to no, because of the COVID, he didn't get a chance to come here. So that's one of the reasons. So also, they haven't met before, so that's foreigner get rush into relationship too quickly, and get trust really easy without seeing someone. So anyway, while he was in USA, he works as a Uber, and he works really hard because he was trying to prepare for his retirement. He has a plan that he will have a good life here in the Philippines together with his Filipino girlfriend. So he from USA, he's sending money to Filipina, his girlfriend that he haven't met before. So he sent money to build the house, and he sent one. I'm just basing on the interview. This is real, so this happened really. I'm not just making a story. So anyway, he sent 1 million peso to Filipina to buy a car. And he said, mentioned also that he wants to make Pam life easier, so that's what he's doing. And he also sent money to buy businesses, 3 types of businesses, like piggery, poultry supply, a garden. What else? He also sent money to buy a land. That's ridiculous. I mean, sending that big amount of money, someone that you haven't met in person yet. I think, yeah, that sounds really ridiculous. So overall, all the money he sent for everything, it's worth 11 million. Yeah. So let's get into how did he find out. So after, I said, 2 years of their relationship online, try to do a little investigate on Facebook. See, he searched her name on Facebook, and there where he find out that Pam, his Filipino girlfriend from here in the Philippines, she's having a relationship with another foreigner named Hans. It's not actually their, full name. I'm just making, making it short. Anyway, so yeah, he found out that on Facebook, and he tried to reach out to Pam. He was, I think he questioned her, but she actually tried to deny it. So anyway, one what Dan did is I think this is a great decision for him that he did this. So he hired a private investigator to investigate um, Pam, because he already have doubts that this woman might be, a scammer, and the whole time she was trying to scam him. So he has the, doubt. So yeah, he did investigate. He hired an investigator. So the investigator find out a lot of things, guys. You will be shocked. Okay, so first, the private investigator find out that this woman had a communication with this guy, a foreign guy as well, for 9 years, and after a few months that she broke up with Dan, the guy that from USA that she get money. After the few months that they were, being separated, I'm not sure how the stage of their breaking up, but after a few months, this Filipina get married to this guy. His name is Hans. Yeah, they get married, and that's what the investigator find out, that they had, you know, communication, and she might be had a communication with Hans, and also at the same time, she's having a relationship with Dan online, and she's getting money also. So that's what the investigator find out, and also a lot of things. Also, the private investigator find out that some of the things that Dan sent her, like, send money to buy a house, to buy a land, she faked it. She faked, she took a picture of someone else's house, someone else building a house, just to take the picture and send it to Dan. That's crazy. And also the land. She took a picture of someone else's land and sent it to Dan, and also the poultry supply. You can't believe this. The effort she did just to lie about this. She actually put, poultry supply. Maybe you already had an idea. She put a poster. She buy a lot of poster to put, just to, convince Dan that she actually, make a business. So she put her name in there, Pam Poultry Supply and all that. She took a picture. Yeah, crazy. And she sent it to Dan to make Dan convince or believe her. So actually, Dan believe her. So anyway, that's what the investigator find out, and also the private investigator found out that she also had a relationship with couple guys online, and I had a feeling that, they have 9 years communication with her husband now, Hans. They might be having, communication online, or maybe they're already together and they're getting all this money to couple foreigners. It's really sad, and it's ridiculous. And by the way, the father of her three children, that wasn't Hans. That was a different guy, maybe a Filipino. I'm not sure yet. I haven't, find out. And also, this is really painful. The private investigator found out that Pam introduced she told her whole family that Dan is the father of her husband, Hans. Because Hans is little younger, he looks a little younger than, Dan, the guy that she scammed. So she introduced Dan that that's her, like, how, what's that? Like, father in law? I'm not sure. So that's what she told her whole family, and actually her whole family believed that. So she also lied to her family. It's really crazy. So there are some foreigners, make this same mistake, from having LDR. They're away, like, from USA, and they're Filipinos here. They're sending that kind of amount of money. It's crazy. I mean, it's okay to send money, like, like for the support, like, $100 a month. I think that's fair. You don't need to send that big amount of money, and unless you already, get to know her, like spending like years with her before you plan that crazy. So this guy here actually admit that, he was stupid, and I'm not sure if I should mention that in the video, but yeah, he actually admitted in the interview that, yeah, he's out of his mind for doing this. But he said that he only, like, he feel in love with this woman. I mean, I can see on his face that he's genuinely in love and serious with this Filipina. But this Filipina is just crazy. This guy might be had no experience with a Filipina before. He might watch a video on YouTube that Filipina are lovely and all that, but he may be not aware that there are a scammer here in the Philippines. Not all Filipino are lovely and, sweet and not scammer and genuine Filipino. But anyway, I'm saying that I'm not sure how many scammer, but there are a lot of scammer. Not all Filipino are good, are looking for love. Some of them just, for money. So that's the reality. I mean, not just Filipino, all, all like other country as well. That's the fact. So anyway, you had to be careful when you're dating a Filipina. That's what, some all the foreigner that came here in the Philippines that already had experience. That's what they all give advice to foreigner that planning to come here in the Philippines. Always take your time to get to know the Filipina, and yeah, take it easy. How could you trust a Filipina that you haven't seen sending this crazy, huh? I mean, it's really sounds ridiculous, and I'm shocked that this happened. And I really feel bad for the guy. I mean, I feel really sad and that he get unlucky with a Filipina. And this Filipina is, my God, there's no words can express how. I mean, she get bashed a lot. Like, I think all the people that watch that video, bash her. So actually, there's a good news. At the end of the video, the last video, she actually get a chance to return some of the things that Dan gave her, like car. Of course, not the exact amount, like 11 million. Of course, some of the things are already gone, like what do you call it? Like a house, because that wasn't real, that was fake. So I think the things that this lady gave her, I gave Dan just like engagement ring, because Dan sent her ring, to be engaged, and also like um garden. So they have a garden. So she get a chance to return that to Dan. So it's still sad, this guy is had a dream to have a good life here in the Philippines, to have a nice house, to drive a nice car, to have a lovely family, because he is really nice. He accept three, the three children of Pam has, and I can't believe Pam wasted. I'm just stunned. How could she lose someone like that? So anyway, that was it. I think that was it. So yeah, that's, I think I already mentioned, that's the good news. They actually had a chance to shake hands, and they all good now, and I think they're already forgiving each other. I'm hoping that Dan is already, moving on and have his life. And anyway, Thank you so much, guys, for listening to my this story, and don't forget to give us like, and also subscribe, and leave a comment if what your what's your reaction to this, what's your opinion about this. I think, yeah, ridiculous, huh? So anyway, thank you for everyone who's watched this video till the end, and I hope everyone is doing great, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.